I never had an idea or a thought, well, I can be an artist someday. I mean, I've always worked with my hands and I've always made some pretty interesting things, but it's basic cabinetry and furniture and stuff. But the art, it was like it hit me. And I still don't call myself an artist. And it's fascinating to me how it started, why it started, when it started, and where it is and where it's going is pretty humbling. When the life of a wine barrel starts like anything, it's a seedling, turns into an oak tree, and the oak trees are harvested, if you want to call it that, 60 to 200 years of age. By the time it's cut and milled, it's not used as a wine barrel for 3 to 5 years after that. Then it's a wine barrel from anywhere from, I don't know, 3 to 5 years as well, and then it retires. Then it's usually kind of worthless, and people turn them into planters, and restaurants buy them, and they put stuff on them, but it's kind of used its useful life, and I'm taking that life of anywhere from probably 60 to 200 and something years from the seedling to the tree to the wine barrel, which would usually end, and now it's endless. So this is going to have this tree, which has been multi-purposed, is going to have an endless life, which is very cool. The first few were based on the size of the stave, because I didn't manipulate the stave. I wouldn't rip them, or I didn't cut the length. I literally just kind of moved the staves around. And everything was round and big because of the size of the stave was dictating what it was. So Sol, which is the sun, Hurricane, all of those were about 7 feet across. Flower was 7 feet across. So Shark just kind of came as an idea. So I hand bent a round ring that holds the barrels together and made them oval. And that's how I came with the shape of the shark. The shark was hanging from the rafters in the shop at the vineyard, and everybody that walked in was just like, what is that? And it was a shark. It was huge. It was 16 feet long, and I don't know how much it weighed, but we put Shark on a trailer and took him to a couple wine festivals, and people, even today, when they see the bulls and the horse, they don't get it, that it's wine barrels. No idea. I don't know where it will end. Like if someone came to me and said, can you do a whatever? I'm pretty sure if you wanted a giraffe, I could do a giraffe. In fact, I'm now putting the barrels in place as far as how do I do a giraffe's leg. And that's what's so weird about it, is I instantly go to a body part and I start to manipulate the staves in my head. Like this, the hawk, if you tell people that was a wine barrel, it's going to be an interesting reaction. People walk into a restaurant or an office building and they're just like, what is that? And whoever's there says, it's a wine barrel. This dude makes stuff out of wine barrels. It's a wine barrel. Yeah. Was. And again, I love what I do and how I'm doing it, because it literally is, it's, taking what would be trash or considered not useless, but it's just, what do you do with a wine barrel when it's not making wine anymore? So hopefully there's an endless supply of wine barrels.